And welcome. Yes, very spontaneous, I know. But today, we're finally gonna do it. I know, very spontaneous, I'm sorry. After lots and lots... damn, the camera is spontaneous. I got a bit of backtrack. I'm sorry about that. Okay, we should be fine now. I got a bit backtracked, but today, guys, it's finally time. I'm gonna build a Ryzen PC again, yes, and you're gonna come along for the ride. I never did this live, so you're gonna witness all the craziness that can happen during such a PC building process. So yeah, hello to everyone who's already here. And without further ado, because I'm a bit stressed in time, because things got delayed, we're gonna take a look at the components we're gonna use for the budget PC. So if you want to have a budget mid-tier gaming PC or mid-tier gaming PC, that's what you could actually do. Because yes, this PC is actually from my mother, and that's already, even though it was very cheap, overkill for her. But if you want to do low to mid-tier gaming, this could also be a PC for you, because it's actually really powerful. So what are we gonna use? So I'm gonna turn around. There it is already. This is the case that we're gonna use. We're gonna use a fractal design case, as you can see. So here it is. This is the fractal, what's it called? Fractal Design Focus G. I love fractal cases. I always use them, and yes, it's all metal. Aside from the window here, that's a plastic window. We're gonna look inside soon, but there are even LED fans included, 2 LED fans, and you have dust filters on the bottom, on the top, and you have top I/O, USB 3.0, USB 2.0, microphone, headphone. I think that's the light for when it's on. You have a reset, a reset button, yes, a reset button and a start button, of course. Again, all metal. How much do you guess that I spend? Well, I just spent $44 on this. $44 for a fractal design, awesome looking case. So yeah, it's $44 for you. So that's the case that we're gonna put the PC inside of. Now I actually forgot. I forgot the 3 parts, so excuse me for a second. I'll quickly get it, takes 1 minute. I'll just blank the screen. Don't worry, I'll be back in a second. Right, now here we are. So, I'm back, and now we're gonna talk components. So, what do we have here, right? What do we have in this budget gaming PC? Well, I'm gonna show you. It all starts with RAM. So yeah, we have some Vengeance LP XX RAM. or LPX, some 8 gigabyte stick. It's actually almost exact stick that I have in my PC. I have 2 sticks at 3200 megahertz. This one looks exactly the same, but only goes 3000 megahertz of fast RAM. And since again it's a PC for my mom, and she only uses, keep in mind, Word, Excel, and she doesn't game, and she does nothing graphically intense. 8 gigabytes. I would say you should never go, these days you shouldn't go under 8 gigabytes, but 8 gigabytes, if you don't do anything graphically intense, it's enough. So yeah, that's why only 8 gigabytes, and actually 33 bucks, so not expensive. And what else we got? Corsair, another Corsair product. Yes, if you've seen my latest video, you know, yeah, I and Corsair power supplies have had a rough time in the last days. But again, the first fail that I had with a Corsair PSU was accident. The second one was my mistake, so never was it Corsair's fault. So I really believe in this brand, and for me, if we talk about power supplies, the most important thing isn't how much watt, and of course you should buy power supply full. Wait, let me start over. That was stupid. Okay, so the most important thing for me is not if it's Corsair or something. I mean, of course I buy brands from power supply that I trust, and I trust Corsair, and power supply is a component you really shouldn't cheap out on, because if you buy a crappy Chinese something brand and the power supply shorts suddenly or breaks, it could just damage all of your other components, and that could get really expensive really fast. So spend some money. It's good if you spend more money on a power supply in order to have a good one. And for me, of course, you need to buy one that watt-wise has enough watt for your PC, of course. But also, in my opinion, the most important thing is that it's certified, 80 plus certified. Now again, it depends what you need, what you want. If you want to game and want to do high loads onto your PC, and you want your power supply to last long, then you should get this one here, the 80 plus gold certified. That's almost the highest it can get. There is a platinum certified even more, but that's more for server and PCs who are running all the time, so you don't need that. And for my mother's PC, actually gold is actually too much. I think bronze would have been fine, but I got this one. And yes, I know you'll be shouting at me right now, David, you're building an ATX PC and you got an SFX power supply. That's for the smaller PCs you did. Yes, I know. It was my mistake. I made a mistake. I looked at the price and I forgot to look what type it is. I don't know, at the picture it looked like a normal power supply, but so I was googling, because I know when you send stuff back to Amazon sometimes it gets trashed, and I didn't want this to get trashed, because again, I mean, it's a brand new power supply. It's nothing's wrong with it. Just bought the wrong one, and I found out actually that you can power your normal ATX PC also with this. It's not that it can't power it. It's essentially the same power supply, just in a smaller format. The only problem is that you can't mount it, because the mounting position is off, because it's for an ATX power supply. And that's why, because I didn't want this to get trashed, I thought about eco-friendliness, you know. I got myself an SFX to ATX adapter for $7. Now you might say, just send it back and save yourself the money. Again, I didn't want it to get trashed. It's a brand new power supply. And now I also have a 80 plus gold certified Corsair power supply, fully modular. I never had a fully modular power supply, so that's also nice. So yeah, we're gonna continue on. We're gonna move up from the parts list. Let's talk about 2 more components that we're gonna build in that are a bit less exciting probably for most of you. And that is this mysterious brown box here. Essentially what we have here is the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth card for the PC. So that's what we got. And I don't know about your country, but if you don't have any crazy internet speeds over 100 Mbit, you don't need to buy the fancy new network cards. The cheaper ones are almost always enough. And Yes, I know, many people will be saying, what? In 2020? Yes, my mother wanted a DVD drive. So yeah, that's why I got a DVD drive for insanely cheap, because again, it's quite old tech now. But yeah, my mom wanted one, so I got one. And moving right along, we're gonna go, yes, to the last piece that arrived today. Because I told you I did a mistake with the power supply. I did one more mistake while ordering. I bought a mainboard, I think it's also from Asus, and I was astonished because the price was like $55, and I went, wow, it's AM4, because we're gonna put a Ryzen in it, you know, and everything. And what I also bought is this here, because again, my mom doesn't need a high power PC, but what she wants is the PC to be fast. And therefore, I bought her the fastest thing you can get right now as a consumer, and that's an NVMe M2 SSD. And that's the one here, the 97 Evo from Samsung. So they got insanely cheap, even though they're crazy. I never actually saw or used an NVMe SSD, so I'm really excited to finally build it in and see how fast everything runs. And I wanted that, so I bought that. But sadly, the cheaper Asus motherboard that I bought, I just realized it when I got it yesterday. I looked at it and I thought, oh no, or 2 days ago, and I looked at it and I was like, oh no, there is no NVMe slot. So I sent it back to Amazon, because I mean, I can't use it, that's the problem. By the way, if you see this Amazon, don't trash it, please just send it to someone else. It's a brand new motherboard. So I bought this in as a change, and that is also Asus Prime. Again, it costs $80, so not that expensive. I know, no fancy LED or something, but again, my mother doesn't. No, wait, it actually it actually has it. But yeah, my mother doesn't need the fancy stuff like that. So, but it's actually a very advanced motherboard. You get more slots also for the price, so it's more future-proof. So that's good. And here, I've looked for it now. There is the NVMe 2 slot as well. So we now can also put that in. So we got the motherboard. That was actually the last thing that arrived. That's why the stream got delayed 2 days. Or actually it got delayed for 1 day before, because the case didn't arrive till yesterday. And it got delayed another day because I bought the wrong motherboard. Yes. And now we come to the heart, the heart, the brain that makes everything work. Introducing Ryzen 3200G. Yes! Here it is. I've only ever built one Ryzen PC in my life. That was a Ryzen 3006. Yeah, exactly. A Ryzen 3600X. And that was an amazing CPU, and even though that won't stack up to this one I'm really excited about, because the Ryzen 3200G, if you didn't know, has an APU inside it. It says it here, Radeon Graphics. Processor with Radeon Graphics. Let me focus that. Come on, iPhone. Good doing. Hey, iPhone. There we go. Processor with Radeon Graphics. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. The heart of everything. It's gonna be the first thing. I'm really, AMD right now is killing it. They're handling Intel's ass. They're kicking Intel's butt, literally. And they also include a good fan in the box, so I could save myself some money. Again, my mom doesn't do any intensive work on her PC, so that surely is enough. And she doesn't really care if it's a bit louder, because I heard that from a friend, which I also used, this cooler, just with fancy LED as well. It's the other version of this cooler that exists with the more expensive CPUs. I heard from him that the CPU cooler is a bit louder, so you can hear it if it gets stressed a bit. But again, my mother doesn't really care about that, so that's why I got that. And I just realized, by the way, I hope that today the audio is better, because last time it was a bit less silent. So yeah, Ryzen 3. I'm really excited. So now, without further ado, build the PC and you're gonna go along for the ride. Right, so I'm gonna make room for our working surface, which essentially is the ground. I gotta deal with that. So, let me quickly set everything up. So yeah, I'm really excited. We'll see how well everything will work. Okay, so we don't need the case right now. So you're gonna have now a perfect tutorial on how to build a PC. Not the, how do you say, not the Verge way, but the real way how you should do it. Alright, nice, I got the Verge this out of the way. The Verge PC build this. By the way, if you have not, for some reason, if you're into PC building and you have not yet seen the incredible PC build video that The Verge did, check it out. It's such a fun, it's such a joy to watch, because they fuck it up so bad. Alright. They literally, if you haven't seen the video, just watch it. They did almost everything wrong that you could do wrong. Alright, so I know, very professional right now. I know. Alright. Hopefully, yes. I do it like this so that you can see everything. Alright. Just realizing this, are we in ultra wide angle camera mode? No, we aren't. That's weird. Because it looks for some. Oh no. My father is right now working outside. I'm sorry about that, guys, but yeah, you gotta deal with that from time to time. Alright, my friends. So, now, how about we start building the PC? So, let's open up the motherboard. Well, let's open the seal first. So I haven't yet, since it just arrived, I haven't yet taken a look at the motherboard. I've taken the liberty and actually looked at every other component, because I love working on tech, so I got really excited already about building this PC. So now, what's that? I just realized. Oh no! Do I have a dead pixel on my display, or hopefully not? I'll check that later. Oh, that's really on my display then. Hopefully that's nothing bad. But anyway, out of the way, let's talk about the motherboard. So here we go. Just get this out of the way. So here it is, the motherboard. Oops. The protein that will power everything in this awesome PC. But of course, we're gonna first look at the included stuff. Right, so what do we get? What does Asus give us? Two SATA cables. So I actually don't even need one. No, I need one. I need one for the DVD drive. Okay. We of course get the I/O shield. Some pins. And there is a lot of paperwork. The Asus Prime B50 Plus user guide. We need that actually for the pins, for I can't talk today. For where we have to connect the pins to, the smaller pins, and I think I already found it. Yeah, there it is. So we'll have to keep that. The driver DVD, which we actually can put into this PC after we've installed everything. I mean, normally, I have to tell you guys, normally you just go, and I will do this, you go on the website and you just download it from here, because those drivers are probably a bit outdated already. So you never know, this product probably exists for some months already, so that's why we're gonna get it from the website. But yeah, not much more included, but again, it's a more budget motherboard, so of course you're gonna get less. I mean, that makes sense, but I mean, that's all we need in a sense. We just need the motherboard. Alright, so without further ado, I've been waiting for this. We're gonna take out the motherboard, the ATX motherboard. There it is. Gonna turn it how we're gonna reach. We're gonna turn it this way for you guys. So there it is, the motherboard. Alright, so here we have the AM4 socket for our AMD, for our Ryzen. 4 slots, so that's actually something that's also added with the more expensive motherboard. 4 RAM slots. We're only gonna use 1, but hey, you could upgrade it in the future. We have a lot of PCIe slots, which we're actually not gonna use aside from 1 for the network card, and a lot of other pins that we're gonna talk about later on. So let's look here. What I always included, that's already, of course, important. LAN, 2 USB 3.0, 2 USB 3.1 or .2, I'm not sure, .1 I think. USB-C, future-proof, HDMI, DVI, and yeah, serial port. And actually also, wow, I didn't even see that. Also 2 USB 2.0, so 6 USB ports, and also 1 USB-C. That's how you should do it. Apple. Right. Got the usual Apple this out of the way. Alright, so without further ado, I'm gonna do the first thing that you should do. And that is, before you do anything with the case, looking at UniVerge, you put in the CPU. Because it's just way easier. Because if you put it into the case now, you could, nothing's stopping you from doing this. But if you do that, I mean, it's just so much harder to work on the device, so do it this way. It just saves you all the hassle. For a second I thought I spit onto the motherboard. I hope I didn't. Alright, so let's open up the Ryzen, and after all this waiting time I finally can install it. Alright, let's be careful, we don't want to drop it. There it is. Here is our Ryzen 3200G in all its beauty. Like, if you're used to Intel CPUs, you'll just realize how big this CPU is. I mean, crazy, but it also has an APU, so it makes sense. We also got the usual stickers with AMD, and that is Radeon Vega graphics inside. Yes, we're gonna also use that. I'm gonna stick it. I'm gonna be that one guy. I'm gonna stick it onto this PC to proudly show that it's an AMD 3200G. I think there's another sticker also hiding somewhere. Ah, there it is. It's lying there. This is one of the most important ones, Ryzen free. So yeah. Alright, and of course, here's the box cooler. I'm also going to show you this. Again, AMD is awesome and provides coolers with their CPUs. Actually really good ones, not just the cheap stuff that sometimes Intel did. So here it is. I'm gonna be careful about the components, I don't want to drop them. There we go. This is the cooler that you get with the 3200G. Looks very nice, quite a bulky one. Again, if you don't do anything very intensive, this should be enough. Alright. So I'm gonna put this in until we'll use it, we'll leave it in here. If I can manage to get it in again. There we go. Okay, put it aside for now. Gonna make our working space a bit more cleaner. And now, what do we gonna do? Well, can open up the casket. I'm always scared that it jumps out on me. And there it is. The Ryzen 3000G. There it is. Look at them pins. There you go. Again, we got already an APU on here, so we don't even need a graphics card, a dedicated one. And again, if you're building a low power PC and you don't want a game on it, why? It saves you so much more money. This is $93 and you actually can game with this. Not high end, but you can. So yeah. Without further ado, we know we're not gonna use a CPU install tool. We're just gonna open up, I'm gonna show you. Just take this metal stick that's standing out here and just push it aside. It goes up. And you see the mechanism kind of moves up. And now you look, because every CPU, Intel has this, AMD has it, has, wait, I'll try to put it, there you go, has a little arrow at the corner, just at one, and if you look onto your board, yes, there should also be one corner where it has an arrow on it. And if you find this corner, you just have to align this corner with the other corner up on the socket. Let me just make sure I'm using the arm right. And if you do everything right and careful, CPU just drops into place, and all you do is you press it down, lock it, done. Very difficult, I know. Alright, so that's done. So now what we're gonna do, install the CPU cooler? No. We're gonna go RAM. We're gonna put some RAM in here. Some RAM, well, one RAM stick. But we're gonna do it. So let's open this up. Yeah, I think I need my... Yep, I need my knife. By the way, when you're handling metal, when you're handling some with your... Wait, can't talk today. If you're working on a PC and you're also working with some metal tools, be careful that you don't touch the board. Not good. Metal and especially liquid and electricity doesn't mix. They don't like each other. Especially if you like work on your PC opened up and it's turned on. Be really careful, because a short can happen very fast. So there it is. 8 GB stick DDR4, 3000 MHz. So we can also we cannot use it to its full potential because Ryzen actually supports even crazier speeds. But that's already a really fast RAM and high-end ramen noodles. So if I can get it out, it's kind of stuck here. There we go. Hey, there we go. So there it is, 8 GB. Again, apart from it not having 3200 MHz, it's literally the same that I have. Just gonna get clean up a bit here. Don't mind the whole package pile that's gotta build the more we get into this unboxing. So yeah. And now, how hard is it to install the RAM? I'll tell you, it's incredibly hard. Installing a RAM on a PC is so hard, because all you gotta do is, if you just have one slot, you just choose one. So normally the slots are always numbered. You can look this up in the user manual. But normally they go from the CPU away, and it's like 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B. And if you build a gaming PC, or you want to have more RAM than 8 GB, you should use dual channel. And this of course supports dual channel. And here, even Asus thought about it, it's also colored the right way. So if you have two RAM sticks and you want to actually use the dual channel mode and not lose performance, and use the maximum performance that you can get from this RAM and this motherboard, you need to put the first stick here on 1A and the second one on 2A, or 1B and 2B. But don't do it 1A, 1B. That would hinder you because that would stop you from using that feature, the dual channel feature. But since we just have one RAM stick, it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna actually put it here in 2 and 1B, because then we have more space for our cooler. I mean, normally the cooler isn't that big, so it shouldn't matter. But for now, we're gonna put it here. Wait, did I align it right? I think I did. We'll see if it snaps in. And yes, push. And when you hear this snap, it's in. Good. So RAM installation done. So now I'm gonna continue on with the CPU cooler. And I'm really lucky right now, because don't do what I did. I forgot to buy thermal paste, but that doesn't matter, because I have some stock thermal paste lying around. So yeah, also buy this, by the way. I like this brand, Arctic MX2 thermal compound. It's a nice one. It's a bit better than what they give you stock. You can see there is some applied on here. I'm thinking right now, do we have to even, because there is some applied already on here? I don't think we need, because normally it's bad practice actually to to put more thermal compound on there if there's already thermal compound here. I won't do it. It was stupid to me to touch it. Don't do what I did. Don't touch the thermal compound. So since it's already neatly applied here, and something is on here. That's weird. What is that? Oh, I can't get it off. Then it's already neatly applied here. All we're gonna do is we're gonna screw this in. Now, I never know with AMD coolers how they really work. Because again, I just used one, and I never used this. No, I actually used the stock cooler once. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna find out together how we're gonna make this work. So first of all, we need a screwdriver. We're not gonna use the bigger ones. Those are for later, if I need them. I'm gonna use those ones from sponsored by iFixit. No, not really, because iFixit would sponsor me. So we're gonna stupid question, guys, but when did I pull this out? I don't remember. That's super. I think that's from the, yeah, it's from the network card. See, don't do what I did. Always keep everything organized. Alright. So, let's continue on. We need a normal cross screwdriver. Alright. And I'm just gonna open this up here. Hold on to the motherboard a bit. Whoa! Don't do that. Damn, what happened there? Oh, damn. Oh, damn, that's very tightly secured. Right, there we go. First screw out. Like, I don't know, should you... We'll see together. I don't know if we should leave this in here or not, but for now, if there's just some protection. Damn, this is tightly secured. You really have to put some power into this. By the way, guys, if you have any questions about the whole CPU building process, just comment, I'll see it. Alright, so this is off. Alright. Holy shit. Very tightly secured. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Damn. Why so strong, Aces? I think no, it's not fully out yet. Now there we go. Okay, it's off. Again, keep your screws organized so you always know which screws belong to what. So let me quickly find out how you're supposed to do it. I guess, I mean, logic would only be just to screw it in like that. I guess that's how you do it, because those parts, I mean, wait, they were in like this. Do you use those? No, I think that's just protection. Let me try the other one just to be sure that I'm not doing something wrong, but I think it's just, this probably is just, yeah, again, I have not a lot of experience with AMD coolers yet, stock coolers, so I'm learning like you do right now. So what we do now, before we just screw this in randomly, is to find out where we have to connect the fan. We just search the board. I think I already found it. CPU fan. Yeah, there it is. CPU fan. So all we do, since it's here, yeah, this one, well then, most sense would be to maybe. That's stupid. Let me find it out. That's stupid. We have to do it the other way. I'm gonna do it this way. Now, hopefully, I'm not fucking this up completely right now. But it doesn't look wrong. So, probably is right. But I'm sorry about that noise. Sometimes my father. Again, we're renovating our home. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna screw the screws on each side a bit in so that it grabs on. because if we would screw one screw very tightly onto the board, we couldn't get the other ones in anymore. So pro tip. But now that we got all of them in, we can just screw them tightly in. I think that's it. I think it's really a straightforward process actually how to get this in. Okay, there you go. What I always do is tighten it till you feel some force, because if you feel some resistance, that means it's in, obviously. And then I always turn it back a bit, and then the screw isn't fully stressed. It just saves you some hassle if you ever want to put the CPU off, if you maybe want to upgrade the CPU or something. Also screw this in. I mean, that was a really straightforward process, probably the easiest one I ever did. And now you just test if it's securely on. I mean, that's secure, definitely. And we're gonna connect. Wait, yeah, that's right. You connect. Now be careful. There we go, and connect. And there we are. We're gonna have to route this cable. I don't like that. I don't like that the cable kind of overlaps here. What can you do? Essentially, I can't do anything else. Well, about cable management, we're gonna worry later on, not now. Oh, sorry. Oh, I just realized someone commented actually. I just saw it now, so I'm very sorry if I haven't. But you took your message back, so I can't see it. So if you wanna ask something, just ask, my friend. All right. So let's continue on. Good. And everything installed. CPU cooler installed. That was really easy. RAM installed. CPU installed. Now what we're gonna do? Should I? I think we can already put it into the case actually. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna continue. Okay, now things are gonna get a bit crazy and a bit wild. So don't worry. I'm taking you again for a ride. You're gonna look at my floor. Because I have a scratch. My monitor has a scratch. Suddenly. Alright, so look this way. Gonna look at the fractal. First of all, we're gonna look at the fractal case that I bought in detail, because I really want to show this case to you, because I think it's insane how cheap this case is and how well built and how much features it actually has. So again, when you look at this case, keep in mind this is 44. I'm not shitting you, $44 total. You have a clear window to look through actually. It's an ATX full-on case. Yes, I mean the cover is plastic, but I mean some people might find this annoying. I don't mind. For $44, I really don't. Everything's metal, aluminum, of course. Very well built. And I'm gonna pull this up a bit so you can see more. And what we also have here, so again, the USB 3 header and the connections to all the USBs on the front. We have these, I love it, those amazing hard drive SSD base that that Fractal provides, all included. Again, $44. Keep this in mind. Wait, there we go. Now I can get it out. We have all that we need, all the accessories that we need. So we get zip ties in the box. We get screws. We get all the we get standoffs that we need, of course, for our motherboard and all the screws in the world. Again, cable management, zip ties included. So that's nice. Again, $44. Keep this in mind. Dust filter on the top, on the bottom. Again, you could put two hard drives or two SSDs here if you want to. You have base for actually two DVD and Blu-ray drives if you wanted to. And again, a lot of space, and as you can see already, two coolers in chassis fans included, and they're supposedly, I didn't even notice, are LED. I didn't even intend this to, but that's nice. I love LED. My mother really doesn't care, but hey, that's nice. So, and that's again included into a 44 Okay, so that's crazy. For me at least. I don't know about you guys, but that's a crazy value, and I love Fractal in general. Their build quality is always top notch. So yeah, you get a like from me, Fractal. Incredible. All right, so I'm gonna give you a better look. Ooh. While we're installing the motherboard. So there we go. Hopefully this doesn't, for some reason, my tripod right now isn't really, there we go. Now it likes to stand. All right. So now what we're gonna do, no, we're not. Please don't do this. Don't just drop the main board in, because we don't want the main board to make contact. Oh no, what did I do? We don't want the main board to make contact with, wait a second, for some reason, there we go. My screen just went black. We don't want the main board to make contact with the case. We don't want that, that would short it. So, I always do this, by the way. I keep the anti-static foil and I just put the main board on there while it's not in the case, because that protects it a bit. So what you have to do is, as I told you before, we got standoffs from Fractal, and what we need to do is we need to find them. Let me just get them out. Or actually what would be cleverer is if we take the motherboard and we look at the screws that we have here. There's actually already one standoff applied, that's very nice. And we look at the screws here, and we look at the already marked, wait, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna already look at the marked corners or holes that the main board has that shows us where the standoff should be for the main board so that it doesn't make contact. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna line it up where the I/O shield normally should be, and just gently we're gonna look, be careful, we're gonna look where we have to put everything. So just remember, try to remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I didn't remember. I did not. 1, 2, and 3. Let's do it part by part. So I'm gonna do 1 standoff. Count them with me. 1 standoff. If I can get it in. I can't. Damn. Hello? Why do you want to go in? Am I just stupid, or why aren't they going in? Wait. Ah, there we go. No, no! I thought it was in. No. Ah, now we got it. Now it's in. So then already no. Am I using the wrong ones? Can that be? No, can't be. That can't be yours. It doesn't really go in fully. Ah. Am I doing something wrong? No, can't be. Oh, standoffs are so annoying. Oh, come on. Don't do me like that. Is there a way maybe in which I can put them in easier? Can I maybe use, wait. Maybe I have a tool in my screwdriver kit that would make it easier, because I just, things like that just annoy me. Come on. Yeah, no! Come on, don't be like that. There we go. There we go. That's it, yes, that goes That's how it should be. So this isn't fully in. Oh no. And it's stuck. Ah, there we go. Why are you resisting so much? Nice. Ah, there it is. No! I know this looks very professional right now, but that's essentially... People always show you just the great stuff and how everything works perfectly, but they never show you how they're failing. But I do that, because I don't care. Nothing goes perfectly. Sometimes just things take a bit. Now, why isn't this going in? Like, honestly. Am I using the wrong one? Maybe that's... No. No, that's... Why is this going in so hard? Or am I using the wrong hole? Is that it? Wait, let me just check. Let me just paint the check that. Right. No, essentially. No, this is right. This is right. But what I did wrong is this one. This standoff here is in the wrong position. I think actually they already marked you which one you need, which ones you need to screw in here in the case, because it says AM here on some, and on some it says M. So I guess ATX. I'm such a fucking. It even look. It even says it here. The Fractal was so awesome to already write in and mark the screws that you need to put in the standoffs. And I'm fucking around here trying to guess which one's the... Oh, God damn it. So if your case is also Fractal, it's marked. Okay. So now things should be faster from now on. Okay. I'm kind of dreading it because I'm starting to sweat a bit, and that's not good. Because, again, liquid and PCs doesn't mix. MM... What is that? That's an A. If it's an A, we need to get it in. But that is so nice of them to already mark it for us. if I can get it in. There we go. It's funny, some go in very easily. Yeah. Alright, so we need a bit more. This no MM. There is one that we need to use. It's AM. Funny enough, I can get the screws in easier with the right hand. Look, it's already in again. No, it's not. Kind of a guesswork sometimes, but that's exactly, guys, what you see right now. This is exactly how PC building sometimes is. Everyone shows you the fancy stuff, but it's those little things that always frustrate you. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, what's going on? Ah, there we go. Why are those some panels going so easily and some just refuse? That can't be right. That's not even in. Let me just maybe do the other ones before. What is that? No markings here. There is an A, so we need to get this one in here. We need to get this in here ASAP. I'm sorry. No! It was in already. Come on. No, come on, please. Why is it always the small things? Oh, come on. I mean, there we go. Can't be, that is so loosely in. Okay, so what do we else need? This one. Alright, and this one. Here we are. Wait, this is, yeah, that's an AM. Ah, damn. Damn, why are those refusing to go in? Oh, damn. Okay. This one's in. And one more pin, one more hole, I guess. Yeah, that should be the last one. It's funny, I can't, for some reason I can't do it with my left hand. Look, and with the right hand it immediately goes in. Funny. So, oh. Damn. Okay, all screws in now. Now normally I'll just wipe it a bit because I'm scared that I sweated a bit on it. Okay, everything's in. Let me just check again if I missed one pin. AM, 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 A. It's so nice of them to actually code this. Is that an A? Yeah, that is an A. I don't know if that's an A because that's so barely. I think it's an A. Can't tell. Let me just check the main board. I guess, yeah. I guess there's one more that we need to get in. Yeah, there. Yeah, that makes sense because there's one more standoff screw that we need. That's this one here. There we go. It's in. Let me just quickly get it in. There we go. Yeah, I hope I'm not kind of sweating on it. Alright, now I really think we have everything in. So without further ado, I think we'll just try and see if every hole aligns. And normally, if we have all the standoffs in, this should just go in. Alright, so let's get the motherboard in. No, we're not gonna be stupid. Everyone already shaking their head. I know, I just forgot something. I/O shield. We need to put the I/O shield in first. Because afterwards it's impossible. So, I/O shield. Let's look how it should be. It should be this way. Alright, and then you just normally just push it in. Yeah, exactly, like that. Perfect. That worked. Sometimes the I/O shields can be annoying, but this was actually straightforward. Nice. Alright, so now Joe. Sorry for wasting your time here, but I just don't want to make sure. I want to make sure that there's no liquid on the main board. I've gotten a bit scared about liquid coming on my PC since I had this damage once. Alright, so now we need to line up the ports of the board, the ports of the I/O shield. Which, believe it or not, is not as easy as it sometimes seems. That is that in? Damn a minute. Let me just check it. Oh my god, I told you, that can be a pain in the ass. It's always those little things that annoy you. There we go. I can't see the standoff here though. Let's do it. Are we aligned? Kinda, but not really. There is a problem is that this brace right here is a bit in the way. I think we got it now. Let me just do it one more time. I just want to do it right. Come on. Why are I/O shields sometimes built so flimsy? Come on, don't be an ass about it. You don't know how frustrating this is right now. And there we go. Shit. I'm starting to sweat already. It's quite hot today. It's not good. What is blocking it right now? Why don't you want to go in, my friend? Sir, it's so hard to tell from here. Are we in? Yep, we are. Yes, there we go, there we go. We're in. Now, let me check. There is one that we definitely don't need, I just realized. Okay. Even though that was quite annoying to do right now, we have to get some out. Because there are actually some standoffs that we don't need. Again, it always depends from mainboard to mainboard, but this mainboard, for example, has no hole for the standoff screws on this side, so it doesn't make sense to put some in there. So we're just gonna leave it. And now once more, finally for the last time, this in again, check the holes, and I think we've got it. Yeah, we got it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Yeah, that looks very good. Okay, good. And I've cut myself. I've actually cut myself, damn. How did I do that? See? Working on PC. Damn. I think I probably touched one of those sharp aluminum pieces. Ah, damn. Alright, so we continue. Now we're gonna screw in the motherboard to those standoff screws so that it of course sits in place. So we're gonna use this, and thankfully use a magnetic screwdriver. If you have one, it's just so much easier. It's less hassle. It's less David Hasselhoff. It's a lot less David Hasselhoff. I know I'm very funny today. Damn, I actually cut myself. Damn. But funny enough, this always happens to me because like those little things annoy me, and then I start to push on them and I cut myself from some very sharp metal piece. It always happens to me, funny enough. I shouldn't be as brutal as it seems. Okay, that's already quite tightly secured now. So now we need another screw. I'm just checking if I'm not bleeding too much. Don't want to bleed onto the motherboard. That would be a funny thing, huh, right? Go back to the shop or go back to Amazon. They ask you why do you need a new one, and you tell them I've bled onto it, and they'll probably be asking you what the hell did you do. Right. So. Finally got the standoffs out of the way, guys. We did it after some failing, but again, failing is part of the process, I always say. You always learn when it comes to PC building, and the more PCs you build, the more you learn. Right, so I guess, yeah, that's tightly secured, and actually, there you go. Again, I'm just looking if I've missed the hole, but I don't think so. Yeah, alright. Perfect, so the motherboard is secured into the case. Good, so now we can continue on. What we're gonna do now, actually, because I never did this and I wanted to do this so much already, we're gonna install the NVMe SSD. So we're gonna unbox it, of course. Samsung, I always use Samsung actually for my drives, for solid state drives. I really trust them, and they're probably one of the leading companies, if not the leading company when it comes to solid state technology. And there it is, 97 EVO SSD. I mean, just think about this. Back in the day, you could you couldn't get 500 gigs in a size of like that, and now you can get it in a size like that. And it has crazy speeds, like 3.5 gigabytes read and 3.2 gigabytes write. That's crazy. So we're gonna unbox it. Gonna get maybe not with the finger that I'm bleeding with. It's just so crazy to me that that's 500 gigs right now in the palm of my hands. Damn, and look at me. Damn, how far we've come. Okay, so. Here's the slot, like here. I'm always holding my hand in front of it, here. And we're gonna install it. So what we're doing is, we're gonna take the NVMe. Nope, we're not, because you have to open this first. Because normally, no, it actually doesn't come with a screw like that, but that doesn't matter, because we need to put in a standoff for our NVMe, because otherwise you will see in a bit it wouldn't stay right. So here you go, it's in. That's how easy that was. And now, as you can see, if I would pull it down like that, looking at you, the verge, without a standoff, it would be in a diagonal point, and there would be a lot of stress on the connector. So that's why we don't do that. But I put it in. I put it in because now I know where I have to put the standoff, as you can see right here. So that's there. So we gotta gently get it out again. I'm gonna put the standoff in. Wait, it was this one, right? Wait, am I using the wrong one? Could be that I'm using the wrong one. No, this can't be, because this doesn't hold. Let me just check where this piece is. Where is the piece that I need? Oh wait, maybe they actually wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. Samsung thought about this. You have an, I think you do you? No, I'm a complete idiot. No, forget it. For some reason I thought there is a slot on the bottom as well. Don't ask me why. I think it was the reflection from those pins on the top. Stupid. That is quite a... Wait a second. Maybe I haven't looked enough. Maybe the screws are somewhere else. Or maybe I'm just blind. No, those aren't definitely not the screws that I need. Hey, where is my screw? Where is it really though? Where is my standoff for the NVMe? Have I left something on the table? That could be. No, those are just the SATA ports. Where's this one? Am I just completely dumb, or what am I doing? Hey, where is my standoff for the NVMe? Where did it go? Where did it go? Look at it go. Where did it go now? Honestly, where did it go? Let me quickly check. Whoa. Let me quickly check. I'll find it in a sec, don't worry. Oh, David, be careful. Oh my God. Let's put this here. I almost, by the way, I almost just stepped on the NVMe. Very professional today. I know, we're being very professional again. There it is. I just found it. I found it on the table. That's why. I'm not stupid. I didn't have it here at my disposal. There it is. There it is. Knew it. I'm not stupid, I just didn't see it. There we are. So, here is the NVMe standoff. So we're gonna screw that in now. Yeah, that goes in nicely. Because now the NVMe can sit flat on the main board and there's no stress on the connector. The verge. But at that point I can't even make jokes about the verge because I fucked it up royally already as well. I mean, I'm doing it right at least, I'm just being a bit quirky. I mean, I think I'm just showing you. Yeah, that's how it is. As you can see now, with the pin inserted with the standoff down there, you just can put it like that and it sits flat. That's exactly how it should be. Right, so let's screw the NVMe in, and that's essentially all you need to do. Find the port, look where the standoff should be, screw the standoff with the NVMe in, done. Okay, doesn't, wait. Oh, maybe this is the wrong screw. Okay, it comes with its own screw. Okay, I see. There we go. Screw it in. And there you go. NVMe installed. 500 gigs just here. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, we're gonna continue with, I think, almost the last piece. The network card. We're gonna wanna connect to the internet, of course. Just trying to get everything organized again. Just give me a sec. Alright, so we have lots of parts in here. We have the antenna. This supports 5 gigahertz frequencies, which we need because our router has this as well. We have the accompanying screws. We have the bracket and the card, which also has Bluetooth on there. So, without further ado, our network card. Alright, we're back. Sorry, my father just worked something at my door, that's why I muted myself, but now we're back. All I did, essentially, was I unboxed the power supply. So that's not all too exciting, don't worry, you didn't miss a lot. And what I also did is, I installed, where it is, there it is, the wireless card. So that's essentially all we did. So now, we're gonna install the power supply, and then I think no, we're not. No, we don't. Actually, I forgot about it. The DVD drive. I forgot about that. So here it is in all its glory, and DVD drive produced in March of 2020. So yeah, standard read and write DVD drive. So let's install it. Again, my mother wanted that, so that's why we're installing it. So on the front here, we have to pop this out. Wait, this way, I guess. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna put it. You know what? Should we put it on the first bay or the second bay? I think it's cleverer to put it actually in the second bay. Are we gonna do that? Or is that even possible? Oh, that's not even possible. Okay, then the first bay. Okay, then the first bay. There's actually only one bay, I forgot about that. By the way, also metal, with some stuffing on there. $44. But again, I tell you, this case was $44. So what I wanted to tell you actually about the power supplies, I mean, look, that's an SFX power supply for you. That's 450 watt. I mean, look at this size. Yeah, it wasn't intentional that I bought this, but look at this size. It's crazy. So yeah, that's gonna be the part that makes everything run, that drives everything. But now we're gonna install the DVD drive first. So I'm gonna take the DVD drive. I'll put it like this so that you can see it. And I'm gonna look at the direction which we have to angle it to this way. And then we're gonna try to move it past. Oh no! Past them. Oh no! I'm such an idiot. How about we just do it this way? Yeah, that's so much more. Yeah, that's how you should do it. Don't be like me. Do it the right way. Don't be like me. Don't be as stupid as I am. And what you do is now you just align it with the holes on the DVD drive, and also with the outside so that it sits flat, which it doesn't right now. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And now we just take standard screws like these. I'm gonna screw it in. And that's all. And then we just have to connect it via SATA. And then we're done. Right, so 4 screws. Normal cross screws. Here we go, number 1. There we go, number 1 is in. And now, sorry for a second, guys. I'm here, don't worry about it. I'm here, I just have to check something because a friend of mine, Manfred, actually, that's why I told you I have a bit of stress today. Told me that we'll meet up today before he goes to Germany. That's why I'm just quickly checking WhatsApp to see if he has written me already. So just give me a sec. He did, yes. And I didn't respond, nice. Alright, okay, good, I responded, thank you for your patience. And also, what we'll do quickly, I'll show you this quickly. I forgot to make a bootable USB. I just realized this. Again, don't be like me. I forgot to do that. Oh my god. Cable is really stressed right now. I forgot to do that because I'm stupid. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly make that. Alright, so I'm gonna take you along for the ride because I think it's cleverer if we let the hard drive, I can't talk today. It would be cleverer to now let the USB be created while we're finishing up the PC. So what we're gonna do, I know it's very professional right now. I'm working on it, guys. Okay, here we go. Yeah, yes, exactly, right. There we go. Now that's oh, I haven't plugged this. What is going on? There we go. All right, there we go now. I know, very professional as always. So, I'm gonna quickly make bootable Windows USB. Now you know what I meant with sporadic, how making a PC is in real life, because normally you aren't as organized, you forget stuff, and yeah. So, gonna plug in the USB. Already recognized, nice. And we're also gonna download Rufus, because with Rufus we can create a nice UEFI USB, which we actually need, by the way. Very important. If you want to use an NVMe, you need to create a UEFI partition of Windows, because the NVMe doesn't accept anything else. So that's very important. Alright, so my USB is already selected. Now the other thing that we need, of course, is the ISO of Windows 10, which we get legally, yes, legally, you heard me right, from Microsoft. Now, I don't need the update, I actually need we need the tool, the media creation tool from Microsoft, which downloads right now. There we go. Windows. And it's vorbereiten. It's vorbereiten, exactly, that's how you say it. So I'm doing this right now because then we can finish up the PC, and until we're finished with the PC, the USB will also be created and we can just go ahead. Yes, I'm accepting, I have to. There is no other way. And with the media creation tool, normally we can download Windows legally, the newest version. Because we need a key anyway, so it doesn't matter if we get it from Microsoft or not. So, there we go. So now I want to create an install media. There we go. There we go. Windows. Yes, exactly like that. Actually, yeah. It actually doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. And I want an ISO data. I want to do the USB on my own. There we go. And I hope that the stream doesn't lag now for you during that time. I hope. If it does, tell me. Windows is downloading. Alright. We'll let that download. And now we can continue on. I hope that, yeah, it's downloading, and again, I hope it's not lagging for you during that time. Again, professionality, I know. Very professional what I'm doing right now. But hey, I know, it's gonna be better in the next streams, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. Oh no. Ugh, almost fell. That's not what we want. There we go, and we're back to that pile of packaging in the background, and my feet, and the PC. Alright, so we wanted to install the DVD drive. I'm gonna get it closer to you so you can see it in more detail. Where did I put my screwdriver, the classic? Where did I? Hey, where did I put my screwdriver? Did I put it onto the table? Yeah, I did. Alright. Are people still watching this? Again, I'm very sorry that it was this unprofessional, but again, I think this is a perfect portrayal of how PC building is in real life. It's sometimes messy, you sometimes forget stuff, but in the end, you sometimes fail epically, but in the end, all works out. Alright. So you can screw in. Ooh. Go, and one more. And then we should be done. Windows is also downloading at a nice speed. I'm not seeing any frames being dropped. Nice, A1. Do a good job of your internet. Good. Good. So this is installed. Now the SATA cables that we need. Yes, I'm very organized right now, guys. How about first we install the last part actually. Little power supply. Yes. And as I told you already, I by accident bought a SFX power supply, but that doesn't matter. You can still use an SFX power supply. That's not a problem at all. However, wait, there you go. However, you need an adapter for it to work, so that, because the only thing that doesn't work in terms of ATX to SFX is the mounting process. That's the only problem. It's not the power it. That doesn't matter at all if it's SFX or ATX. Again, it's essentially the same CPU, a PSU, just in a smaller form factor for smaller cases, obviously. So if you did the same mistake like I, just buy an SFX to ATX power supply bracket. There you go. Looks like that. Again, fixes the whole mounting problem. And then all you do, I'm gonna turn it like that, because that way you can see, wait, no, can't yet, there you go. You can see the whole mounting process. And what you do now is you just take the mount, you find out how it should be this way, and you put it in here, and it perfectly lines up. And then you just screw this in first, and then you take the other screws, and then you can just normally screw the power supply in. So that's very nice. Whoa, maybe don't drop the screw. Holy shit, those are small screws. Okay, so we're gonna screw the mount in first. Again, if you have the right power supply and aren't as stupid as I am, you shouldn't have to. Well, you should also do that. If you aren't as stupid as I am, you don't have to do this. But if you were, maybe, I'm surely not the first one who this has happened to. Oh no, what happened there? Did I get it? No. I obviously didn't. There we go. Now I can see it. Okay, so you have to actually push up the bracket a bit in order for the screws to show. There we go now. Wait, let me just quickly align everything first. There we go. Again, now you do crisscross applesauce. So you're gonna do one in the left corner and left top corner and one in the left bottom corner. I can't see the other screw though. Am I getting it? No. Wait, I have to quickly look. No, I am not getting it. There we go. Wait, let me just quickly do it. I know you can't see this right now, but I just need to do it this way, because I can't see it otherwise. Oh, you actually can see it, lol. Okay, well then. There we go. And now already it's tightly secured, and we just have to put in the other two screws. And now we have installed an adapter from SFX to ATX, and now the installation should be no problem at all. And Windows has already downloaded 44%. Nice. So we also will have a completed, there we go, a completed bootable Windows USB. There we go. So we should have a completed Windows bootable USB also when we're done with this puppy here. Okay, the bracket sits in there tight. And now we can just act like we got an ATX and weren't stupid like I was. And now you can just take the power supply, small power supply in that case. And now, important, don't be like the Verge again. And again, surely there are people who did this too, who maybe don't know a lot about tech and did this mistake too. There is a fan, obviously, on this PSU. Please, don't put the fan in a way that the fan gets blocked. So don't be stupid and put the PSU in like this so that the fan goes to the inside. Look, if there are holes at the bottom, they normally always are on the case, and just put the fan to the bottom of the case so that the cooler can get all the air out so the fan, let me try that again. Can't talk today. So align your fan for the PSU with the bottom where the holes are. Again, if there are holes, normally there surely are. And then the fan of the PSU can push out all the heat that it creates. Otherwise your PSU might fail. We don't want that. Again, PSU fails are not nice. So, now that we installed the bracket normally, everything should go easily. There we go, yes, that immediately goes and snaps into place. That's nice. Hey, it even holds it, oh my god. I won't risk it though. And now, it's so funny because it's such a small PSU. Looks so cute actually inside this big enclosure. And now we're gonna take screws. I'm just gonna screw the power supply in. And with that bracket installed, wait, I need to get the alignment again right. Ooh, sorry about that. My screw just decided to go off. Get the alignment. It's actually not that easy with one hand, my friends. There we go. Now the PSU shouldn't move, and it's now easier to do all of this. 66% on Windows. Now, no, let me just check. Now we do one screw here. Damn, the bracket really works wonders, because that just works perfectly. We do one screw here. Whoops. Oh, you can't see it, I'm sorry. Just gonna quickly look actually. Because for a second I doubted myself if I'm actually screwing in the holes right. Just let me look quickly. Yeah. Are we? Yeah. We are. Yeah, I just want to make sure that we do everything right here, and that we don't do a stupid mistake. Because again, you can build 50,000 PCs, but you're in your 50,000 first one, you can make a grave mistake. So only because you build 20 PCs doesn't mean you won't make a stupid mistake. And normally, as you've seen already in this live stream, I always do at least one stupid mistake in my PC building process. It's just kind of part of the ride, I guess. Alright, so there we go. Nice. Oh, PSU is tightly installed. Let that holds. Alright, and with that done, if you want to see how the bracket looks, that's how it looks with the bracket installed. So it actually, if you don't know, I would say it looks like it's supposed to be that way. Alright, so I'm gonna turn it like this for you guys now. And maybe even I'm gonna go way down. So I'm gonna go a bit back. Very professional. And we're gonna actually now get the power flowing. So I think it's actually easier if we do it that way. So all that work for nothing. Actually gonna do it this way. I'm sorry. There we go. I know, all the boxes lying around. Well, that's just how it looks when you build a PC. There you are. There we go. Alright. So, let's start off by... How about we just plug in everything that's inside this case already before we start wiring up the power. So, we're gonna start... Yeah, you know what? No, we're gonna actually do the power supply cables first. I think that's easier that way. So again, since it's modular, we have all the cables here, and we don't have all of them just hanging here. We can choose which cables to put in and which not. And actually, we only need two, and that's very nice for cable management, of course. All we need is the main port power and the CPU power, since we don't have any graphics card in here. So let's just find it. Type 4, no, that's actually one already that we need for our hard drive. So it looks like this. This port, type 4 port. That is one that we need 3 cables. I'm sorry, we need 3 one. We need 3 one. That was very good English. No, that's for the graphics card, and that's the main board power. And that's what we need for sure. And now I think I just maybe didn't see the CPU. Is that? Wait. I think that's it. Type 4. No, that ain't it. There it is. I found it. CPU. There's the CPU cable, as you can see from the labeling. There you go, CPU. Right, Windows 10 Media is also being created. Thanks, Microsoft. What was that lag? Oh, what's happening? Oh no. Oh, do you see this, guys? This what is going on? Whoa, PC kinda doesn't like this right now. I'm sorry if you see this lag. Hang on. Wait, maybe. What did I do? Oh no. What did I do? Hey, I fixed it. Whatever I just did, it fixed it. See, sometimes you have just have to have luck. No, that's not what I wanted. So yeah. CPU cable. So all we need is CPU cable, hard drive cable, and the motherboard cable. The main board power. So we're gonna start off by just putting all of them into the PSU. And then we're just gonna route them through the PC. And I already see something that I don't like. Those cables are quite short. Oh my god, they're really short. Oh shit, I haven't thought about this. Oh no. Maybe because it's an SFX supply. Oh no, don't tell me they're short at the Ooh. That is a tight fit. Holy. Oh my god, that's tight. Well, we'll see. Alright, wait. It just told me that the Windows data is done. So I'll just let Rufus create the media while you're looking at the PC. Let me quickly. Oh no, where was it installed to? Hey, where did my Windows file go? Ah, there it is, Windows. I just found it. There it is. Yep, it already says UEFI. And yeah, and go. Yes. Okay. So the USB is being created while we're talking, and I already got a mental breakdown, as you just saw, because I realized that we don't have a lot of space in here, and that kind of scares me. So first of all, we're gonna take this other side cover. Oh, that's very strong. Then we're gonna take the other cover off to get the cables through. There we go. Now we can see through. I'm very scared that the cable won't fit. That we have to do some ghetto routing. I didn't think about that the cables might be shorter, because they are. They definitely are. Oh my god! What the hell? Oh my! Oh my god! Oh, that is actually really bad. Well. We have to work with this, I guess. Are people still watching this shit show? No, they are. Okay. I'm sorry about this, but and I'm also sorry that right now I have to point that way so you can't see a lot, but right now it's important that first of all I get it in. There we go. There we go. And now we'll see if it is long enough or not. I'm really scared it isn't. Holy shit, it isn't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I can go full on ghetto. I know the comments. Oh shit, I should have bought an ATX. I'm stupid. Now it looks like crap. Okay, we're definitely gonna put it this way. damn, like the, oh my god. Like guys, the cable almost doesn't even fit from this side to the other. That's so stupid of me. Thankfully this, if I'm lucky, this still fits. I mean, this looks, I know how this looks. I'm really thinking if I should swap the power supply. Wait. Well, we'll see now if everything... The thing is, I'm thinking about maybe... that's annoying that the cables... I didn't think that the cables will also be shorter. That's why I didn't like send it back, because I thought, yeah, the cables are surely long enough. Why should they be shorter? But they are actually. It's not good. I mean, it makes sense that they are, because they just think, yeah, that doesn't even fit. That I mean, you know, the thing that's even worse is that this has a window so you can see into it. Like that's even more annoying. Damn. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna try to power it up. And if it all works, I'll probably send the power, even though I don't want to, but I'm gonna send the power supply back, get an ATX one, because that really, that is a deal breaker. I can't work with that because those cables are way too short. So what we're gonna do now? Shit. I mean, as you can see, yes, they reach. It's not like, but it's like it barely reaches. And it looks really bad. Wait, I can't see the port from here. Let me just quickly do it that way. Oh my god. Must look funny for you, right? You're probably all thinking this guy is so effing stupid. But as you can see, this happens. Yeah, I mean, like guys, the thing is, if this would be my PC, I mean, look. This looks horrible, and this is nothing that is nice. I mean, the thing is, it ain't touching the motherboard. It's not like it's touching the motherboard, which it really shouldn't. So it actually isn't even stressed. It's not stressing the power supply. But I think we might meet our... No, that also works. The thing is, I don't like this. I really don't. Because that looks horrible. I mean, that looks really unprofessional and horrible. That's all because I did this one mistake. Buying the wrong power supply. So don't be like me. Why doesn't my power supply want to? Why doesn't the cable want to go out again? It's kind of funny because I'm this, you know, at one moment I'm dissing the Verge, at the same I'm completely messing it up as well. So I really shouldn't be laughing too much. Why isn't this cable going out anymore? Damn, what's going on? Oh damn. That was tightly in, because I have to connect the other one, otherwise I can't reach it that well. Oh, I see. Sorry. Connect the SATA peripherals. So the plan right now is, guys, again, for me personally, I don't like the way it is right now, for obvious reasons. That really looks bad. It's probably functional. It's not like it wouldn't work. It just looks horrible. So the thing is, again, don't hate me for the way it looks right now. Don't do it. Jesus. I'll probably just ask my mom what's her opinion on that. We're gonna swap. I'm not even gonna accept. Again, we're gonna try it out, and then I'll buy a new power supply. Because that's just not okay. You can't do that. I mean, this cable I probably could route. I mean, like, wait, because I think they use the normal cable length. Wait, let me try. Maybe I can at least route this one here. Yeah. No. Ah, damn. You can't even really route this cable here. The cables just aren't made with this power supply to work. Okay, no, it's just stuck. No, that doesn't work. You really can't route any cable like that. Whoa. So the plan right now is we're gonna plug it all in. We're gonna see if it works. I'll buy a new power supply for my mom. I'll wait and actually let this run. I know as horrible as it is. And trust me, I don't like that as well. Until the new power supply arrives, and then we're gonna swap it out. And I'm gonna send the other one back. And then we can fix this here, this situation here. I didn't know that. Again, I could have just sent this back, but I thought, Amazon probably gonna trash it. Again, I hope still they don't if I send this back. Maybe it's just a myth. But I thought that this modular power supply still has the same length of cables with the box. Again, I never bought an SFX power supply before, but it doesn't, and that's just unacceptable right here. You don't do this. Even though, again, it would work, you don't do it. So all I'll do is I'll build it, let it run till I get the new power supply, and then we'll change it up, and then it's nice. So yeah, this is all connected. So essentially all we need still. You know how much this annoys me right now? You can't imagine the way this annoys me right now. Because, yeah, hopefully you won't burn me too much in the comments. So what else? Espresso, no. We need where did I put the SATA cables? Oh, that's the zip ties. I need the SATA cables. SATA. Where did I put the SATA cables? Where did I put those? Oh, where did I put them? The Windows USB is, by the way, done. So that's a good thing. I'm still kind of annoyed about this situation. It just looks so bad. Okay. So here's our SATA cable. Take it, plug it in. Find this. You can't believe how much. I'm actually embarrassed to even show this. If I would have known, I would never have streamed this. Oh my god, Manfred, if you're seeing this, you'll probably laugh as much as I do. You know, The Verge would have built this and said that's perfect. I'm building this right now, and I'm embarrassed to even build it that way. But again, that's not Corsair's fault. That's not anyone's fault aside from mine. So yeah. But again, my mother needs a new PC, and she's been waiting too long. So I'll just build it for now, and as soon as the new power supply comes, I'll swap it out, change all of this, and then it'll look fine, and I'll make an update so you believe me, it really is done, and I didn't just leave it that way. Alright, so let's plug everything. This looks terrible. Have I mentioned this already? Okay, I think this is this. So the USB 3 header is in. It looks so terrible. HD audio, where does it go? It's always the question. Oh no, that's wait. Yeah, HC fans. I shouldn't forget about the HC fans as well. Where does it go? There it is, I found it. Or oh, whoa. Damn. Plugged it in the wrong way. Why is the cable so stressed? That cable shouldn't be stressing. Damn. They really didn't provide a lot of space for this cable to move. It's just barely enough so that it fits. There we go. Now it's in. Damn. Like, honestly. Is there really no way to get more of that? I mean, once it's in, it's fine. Is it though? I think it is. Yeah. Okay, HD audio is in. Yeah. This looks so terrible. I know what we can do. You know, if we can't cable manage this at all, what we're at least gonna do is cable manage the cables that we can. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna route all those cables to the back, and we're gonna route them through here. And that way, no, don't fall out again. And that way, hopefully. That way it doesn't work. I mean, that's the only thing that I can criticize, and that means a lot because coming from me, because I love Fractal products. But damn, Fractal, you really didn't give me a lot of leeway with that cable. Like that. It's like, I mean, if they made it that way, they probably think that's fine that way. So I guess I'll leave it that way. Even though I mean, at that point right now it doesn't matter, but this looks terrible. USB, yes, I've seen this already. It's this one right here. Under the dome of cables. Can you notice that this is embarrassing to me that it looks the way it does? Because I'm mentioning it 1,000 times to make it look less, to make it kind of funny. Even though I'm crying inside. Wait, but this cable actually has a lot of leeway, so you know what I'm gonna do? The cable manage this a bit, at least. For now, those smaller cables actually have a little bit more space, and since you connect them to the bottom, that's enough. So we can do it like this and route them through here. And that way we save a bit of cables going over the main board. There we go. Yeah, that's way nicer. Hey, at least something I'm doing, right? Oh my god. All this cable. Oh. Again. If anyone joins right now, this is not how it's supposed to be. I'm not making this and I'm thinking that this is the right way to do it. I have bought the wrong power supply. This is an SFA. I'm just gonna get this spoiler warning out. I'm not that stupid. I bought a SFX power supply, and the cables are too short, but I still need this right now. So till I get the new ADX power supply, this is the way we have to do it. And afterwards I'll make an update stream and you'll see me fix this mess. Alright. So now we need actually the manual for those small cables. Alright. So let's find them. You always have to look at the manual for that. I think it was already somewhere here. There's an RGB header. Ah. So, BIOS setup. Where is the part where it tells me how to do it? I mean, this must be included. Oh, it says it here, number 8. I mean, you hopefully will tell me, right? Is it really not telling me right now? They can't be doing that. Or did they like name everything so that I have to look inside the case? No, you didn't. Oh my god. Oh, hell no. Oh my god. Let me quickly peek in. Oh, I can't read that from here. Is there some way you can turn the can turn the flash on here? Set the camera app. Is that it? So, and I know how to turn it on. Don't think I'm stupid, but I mean I'm using my phone right now as the webcam, so I don't know. It's actually not that good of an idea to do it like that because it's really hard to use. Power LED plus and minus. Why this small? Oh my god, power LED. It's so much guesswork because they just... Oh my god. I mean, I'll try it. So this is plus. Oh my god, this cable mess here. These cables. I have to get this on. I'm sorry. We're gonna install USB 3.0 again because I really. Why? Oh damn! Why is everything holding in so hard? No, I'm not getting frustrated. I'm not. I'm just annoyed. So HDD, oh my god, why like this? Is it saying HDD? I really can't tell. There it is, HDD LED. I've actually, oh, I put this wrong then. There we go, now it's right. So the HDD LED goes in here, oh my god. Reset. Reset. What does it say? Power is. So resets here. What? Oh, oh, okay. There's still 2 spaces, it's fine. I just thought there aren't 2 spaces anymore, but there are still 2 pins. I just didn't see it. So reset here. Oh my god. That's, I hate this part. It doesn't matter right now. Of course it's a bit amplified because I have these. I'm still a bit annoyed about this. But it's also because it's such a finicky thing to do. You always can't see anything while doing it. I hope I did put it in right. No, I didn't. I knew it. Wait, I know you can't see it right now, but I have to figure this out first, and then you can see it again. Did I get? Yeah, now I got it. It's in. Okay. Whew. Got it. It's in. So now, chassis fans. Let me stand up for this. Damn, this is quite a filled stream. So this is chassis fan 1. Our question is, where are the ports? Yay, more cables that we can put over the main board. Ah, damn. I think you can tell that I'm getting frustrated about this. So there is one chassis fan, and I know that where did I? There's the second one. Okay, found it. So the first one will actually, yes, cable management. I know how it's pronounced. We're gonna route it through here, because then we can just do it like this. I'm just looking if this is right. There you go. So there is one chassis fan in there. Where did I spot it? There's the other one that I spotted. Yeah, I mean, there you can't do a lot. I'll probably try to route it up there if I can. Because I hate cables over the motherboard. Ooh. But yeah, I really do. Is it possible that way? I have a feeling it's too short. Oh no. It might actually reach. Oh, wait a second. What did I do? I got it through the wrong hole. Oops. Ah, no. That doesn't reach. No. Then we're gonna do it over the again. This here is gonna go away anyway soon. So, and this too. So again, for now, I'm just gonna leave it here. Here's chassis fan 1. And actually now I think we're done. Don't look. I think we're done. Oh wait, I unplugged the USB. That's what I also did. Wait. Because there is a little plastic thing that went off. Wait a second. Oh. Oh, come on. Ah, get off. There we go. So, wait a second. I noticed that the camera turned away. I'll soon be back. Let me just finish my thing. Okay. There we are. So we're gonna plug in the USB 3.0 now. Where did it go? There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna dry it off a bit. I'm looking at it this way because I've noticed that there is glycerin. Sorry that I'm taking such a time, but it's just weirding me out because it looks like it's a bit wet and I don't want to risk that. Yeah, that weirds me out. Yeah, because obviously I don't want to risk something like that, something like water getting in here. I think this is actually, oh my god. That's definitely weird. Wait a second. I'll quickly have a look. Don't worry, nothing happened. I'll just have a look at something. Wait. Be right back.